Hi, this is a guide for a 6-step tapping technique. This can be used for pain, emotional pain, physical pain, and all sorts of negative feelings, cravings. It's a really multi-purpose process, and it involves just tapping on 6 points of around the head and shoulders area. So I'll just point to the 6 points first of all. One at the top of the head, right in the middle at the top of the head. One in the forehead area, just along the middle line there. One in the bony part beside the temple there. One in the bony part just below the eye. Okay, collarbone, just on the bony part of the clavicle, the collarbone there. And finally, the 6th one is either tapping the wrist or squeezing the wrist. Okay, so this is tapping. And what you have to do is come up with the word that your feeling describes what you're feeling that you want to get rid of. So it's either that sharp pain, or it can be that negative feeling, that worry, that craving. So you give it your word that describes what that means to you, that gut feeling. Now, first of all, before you start to do anything with this, give it a measure out of 10. Associate into that negative feeling or that discomfort. Okay, give it a number out of 10, say it's 7. Can you make that a little bit higher? Maybe push it up to an 8 or even a 9. And when you're in that state where you've got that negative feeling or that discomfort or that craving, then you can begin using this tapping technique. So first of all, middle of the head. And you say this word, your word, out loud. So I'm just going to say that negative feeling, okay? And tapping away so you can feel it a few times, that negative feeling, using your words for this, that negative feeling, moving to the forehead, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, okay. And then onto the side of the bony part, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, bony part underneath the eye, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, then down underneath to the collarbone, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, that negative feeling, that negative feeling. And then you can either tap the wrist here, that negative feeling, or you can just squeeze the wrist. Give it a squeeze, that negative feeling, breathe in, raise it up a bit, and relax, and notice the change. Now, this six-point tapping technique is best run multiple times, and you'll notice how those numbers come down from where you started at 9. It might come down 7 to 6 to 4 to 2. You want to aim to get down to 0. Squeeze that out so you get down to 0. So it's top of the head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, you can use either hand, either side of your head or your face, yeah, and you can swap sides. It doesn't matter. It's multi-purpose. These use meridians of the body, and each point starts and finishes. So it doesn't matter which side of the body you use. So do it a few times. If you find that the word, that feeling has changed, but there's still something there, then go through again with that new word. So that negative feeling might have become that negative concern, you know, something, or that pain becomes that discomfort becomes something with a different word. So drain it all down. Make sure you're getting down from the high level down to the lowest level you possibly can. Down to 0 would be best. Okay, and it might be a case of repeating it a number of times. Then this is the back filling bit. This is where you put in some good positive feelings at the end. So tapping away in here, and you can say at the end of this, I'm feeling good. My resources are all online now. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling well. I feel those wellness feelings growing. I'm feeling great. I have my self-belief. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling awesome. Okay, so tapping there, bringing that back, and you'll start to feel better already. And then finally, if you have a moment in time of a memory where you felt really empowered, a sense of achievement, something that was really, really good, one of those special moments in your life, and it can be a compilation of feelings and memories, and build something that's really important. And when you can get that really good feeling in you, so you're feeling on top, feeling really confident, bank it. Use your non-dominant hand. For me, that's my left hand. Placing the ring finger and the thumb together. Look at that and say a word that represents that excellent feeling, like awesome. Look at that. So you've done all your tapping, you backfilled, and then awesome. You can change your state of your being by standing upright, hands on hips, anything like that. Changing the stature of your body from being low and depressed to being upright and breathing good. And all of that will transform you from somewhere negative through to somewhere positive, feeling empowered. Anytime you want to bank in more feelings into this anchor of awesomeness or excellence, yeah, keep on. Whenever you experience something really good, build that in. And whenever you want to use that, then you can draw on that to help change your state from somewhere negative through to neutral into positive. Okay, so I hope that works. That's the 6-point tapping technique with the backfill and the anchor. Okay, enjoy using it, practice and use it regularly. There are a couple of occasions when it might be slow or not quite so useful. And that can be if you're feeling dehydrated. That can affect this. It might mean that the numbers come down slowly, in which case take a sip of water, change your state. And sometimes it's the room that you're in can affect the way that this works. So if you're feeling that it's not moving at all down at all, go into a different room and try it there. Okay, but otherwise, this is a really powerful technique. It's been widely used and people find this really good. So I hope you do too. Thank you.